1 palm is to hand as sole is to what? A. Shoe. E. Toes. C. Foot. D. Sandal. 2. Oxygen is to respiration as fuel is to what? A. Fire. B. Combustion. C. Smoke. D. Explosion. 3. Orchestra is to music as troupe is to what? A. Art. B. Drama. C. Ballet. D. Film. 4. Author is to novel as composer is to what? A. Musician. E. Composer. C. Conductor. D. Symphony. 5. Planet is to orbit as top is to what? A. Spin. B. Motion. C. Tilt. D. Rotation. 6. Painter is to canvas as sculptor is to what? A. Marble. B. Chisel. C. Art. D. Studio. 7. Bee is to hive as ant is to what? A. Nest. B. Colony. C. Queen. D. Hill. 8. Caterpillar is to butterfly as tadpole is to what? A. Frog. B. Fish. C. Toad. D. Salamander. 9. Bark is to dog as meow is to what? A. Bird. B. Cat. C. Cow. D. Lion. 10. Smile is to happy as frown is to what? A. Sad. B. Angry. C. Joy. D. Fear. 11. Teacher is to education as doctor is to what? A. Hospital. B. Medicine. C. Surgery. D. Patient. 12. Key is to lock as password is to what? A. Computer. B. Entry. C. Security. D. Access. 13. Seed is to tree as egg is to what? A. Chick. B. Bird. C. Nest. D. Shell. 14. Knife is to cut as pen is to what? A. Draw. B. Write. C. Erase. D. Ink. 15. Summer is to hot as winter is to what? A. Warm. B. Cold. C. Cool. D. Chill. 16. Finger is to hand as toe is to what? A. Foot. B. Leg. C. Shoe. D. Sock. 17. Fish is to swim as bird is to what? A. Nest. B. Chirp. C. Fly. D. Feather. 18. Leaf is to tree as petal is to what? A. Rose. E. Flower. C. Bud. D. Plant. 19. Candle is to wax as lamp is to what? A. Light. E. Shade. C. Oil. D. Bulb. 20. Brain is to thinking as heart is to what? A. Love. E. Pumping. C. Beating. D. Blood. 21. Eye is to sight as ear is to what? A. Hearing. B. Sound. C. Noise. D. Listen. 22. Library is to books as museum is to what? A. Paintings. B. History. C. Artifacts. D. Tours. 23. Soldier is to army as sailor is to what? A. Fleet. B. Navy. C. Ship. D. Captain. 24. Cup is to coffee as bowl is to what? A. Soup. B. C. Plate. D. Rice. 25. Pen is to ink as pencil is to what? A. Eraser. B. Wood. C. Lead. D. Graphite. 26. Doctor is to patient as lawyer is to what? A. Court. B. Client. C. Judge. D. Law. 27. Clock is to time as thermometer is to what? A. Heat. B. Weather. C. Temperature. D. Degree. 28. Farmer is to field as miner is to what? A. Mine. B. Gold. C. Coal. D. Shaft. 29. Dog is to bark as lion is to what? A. Roar. B. Growl. C. Hunt. D. Pride. 30. Rain is to wet as sun is to what? A. Bright. B. Dry. C. Hot. D. Light. 31. Book is to read as song is to what? A. Listen. B. Sing. C. Play. D. Write. 32. Bread is to bakery as furniture is to what? A. Workshop. B. Factory. C. Store. D. Carpenter. 33. Fish is to water as camel is to what? A. Sand. B. Desert. C. Heat. D. Oasis. 34. Nurse is to hospital as teacher is to what? A. Classroom. B. School. C. Student. D. Lesson. 35. Ear is to hearing as nose is to what? A. Smell. B. Sniff. C. Odor. D. Scent. 36. Engine is to car as heart is to what? A. Body. B. Life. C. Blood. D. Vein. 37. Seed is to plant as egg is to what? A. Chick. B. Bird. C. Nest. D. Shell. 38. Pen is to paper as chalk is to what? A. Board. B. Write. C. Draw. D. Erase. 39. Mirror is to reflection as window is to what? A. Light. B. View. C. Glass. D. Pane. 40. Pencil is to write as eraser is to what? A. Ink. E. Remove. C. Correct. D. Rub. 41. Cloud is to sky as wave is to what? A. Ocean. B. Tide. C. Surf. D. Beach. 42. Artist is to painting as poet is to what? A. Verse. B. Poem. C. Sonnet. D. Rhyme. 43. Hammer is to nail as screwdriver is to what? A. Screw. B. Bolt. C. Drill. D. Wrench. 44. Leaf is to chlorophyll as blood is to what? A. Oxygen. B. Hemoglobin. C. Heart. D. Vein. 45. Mountain is to peak as river is to what? A. Bank. B. Source. C. Flow. D. Mouth. 46. Student is to study as athlete is to what? A. Game. B. Train. C. Compete. D. Practice. 47. Word is to sentence as note is to what? A. Music. E. Tune. C. Chord. D. Melody. 48. Skin is to body as bark is to what? A. Tree. B. Branch. C. Leaf. D. Root. 49. Teacher is to classroom as chef is to what? A. Kitchen. B. Recipe. C. Food. D. Restaurant. 50. Dog is to loyalty as cat is to what? A. Grace. B. Independence. C. Curiosity. D. Playfulness.